Welcome to the 7th edition of the Festival of Spanish Theatre of London, FesTeLõn.
FesTeLõn, the Festival of Spanish Theatre of London, is an independent initiative which creates a cultural exchange between Spanish theatre companies and London audiences. And we celebrate FesTeLõn once a year. It was founded in 2013 because I did realize that it was a kind of lack of Spanish theatre being performed in London. And I think it's very important that new audiences can have access to different ways of performing, different ways of seeing theatre, experience and hear different languages when performing. Since the last 2 years, we have been incorporating 2 weeks, 1 week of classical theatre and the second week of contemporary theatre. It's not only just to bring theatre into London, but as well to have the opportunity to bring masterclasses, conferences, workshops. We brought in total 23 companies since 2013 until 2019. And in order to really help those that they don't speak Spanish, we always have our place with English subtitles. In 2016, it was the 5th century for the death of Cervantes and Shakespeare, and FesTeLõn was very lucky to create the whole program surrounded by Cervantes. And we had several talks as well on Cervantes. As well came a fantastic company called Bambalina, and the play that they brought to FesTeLõn was Don Quixote. Was puppetry, and it was beautiful. I would like also to mention that since 2018, we as well had the opportunity to open FesTeLõn Kids over the weekend during those 2 weeks of FesTeLõn. In 2018, we brought Woody Woody, and this year in 2019, we brought Grillos y Luciérnagas. In 2017, I brought Himmelbeck by Juan Mayorga from the company Atrium from Barcelona, and it was incredible. The scenography was amazing, and as well it was very, very powerful. We got Daniel Albadalejo in 2018 with the play of Malvados de Oro, which was a fantastic repertoire of different main characters from the Spanish Golden Age, and it was really well perceived. This year, I thought that it would be a fantastic opportunity to bring La Calderona to our audience. Because they mix very well, golden Spanish, golden age, very classical theater into this kind of hip hop music. So it will be fantastic for a younger generation to understand that classical theater is not a kind of old-fashioned theater, but it's for everyone, because the topics that they describe in classical theater is exactly the same that is happening nowadays. So I think it really just got into our audience, and it was brilliant. In 2019, we invited the winner for Almagro Off during the week of the Spanish Golden Age. They performed La Margarita del Tajo, que dio nombre a Santarém. The company's name is Los Martes No. They are very young people, very young company, and the performance was brilliant. The second week, during the contemporary week, Proyecto Ingenio came with Yerma by García Lorca, but they really gave a fantastic, very clever and witty twist of German. It was again very well received by our audience. We were very lucky this year to host the premiere of Puños de Harina by El Aedo Teatro, written and performed by Jesús Torres. We like to have a fantastic, vibe and energy in the festival. That's why after each performance, we gather, actors, public, and FesTeLõn volunteers there to have, to chat about the play. And it's always very dynamic and beautiful to really see how the energy flows. And I remember that this year we had in La Calderona, Natalia Calderon and Pablo Paz dressed up in their costume. They went to the street near the theater where we celebrate the FesTeLõn in John Lyons Theater by Holborn. They went and talked about with the people, with the people that they were sitting in a coffee shop, and it was a fantastic improvisation, and it was really a good way of just getting theater into action. FesTeLõn's audience is for everyone who loves theatre. It's open to anyone with an interest. That's why we bring the opportunity to have English subtitles, and even our conferences, workshops, masterclasses are always with an interpreter. Even the Q&As as well, we have always an interpreter. So the idea is just to create this bridge between Spain and United Kingdom, the audience from London, to be able to see what we do in Spain, so they don't need to travel to Spain. We have students, but as well we have people that are interested not only in the language, but as well the history of the play, or the author, or the director, or what the characters are performing, or the history is behind the play. So we have different nationalities coming to see us, and as well people from different age range. We have since the beginning a fantastic and very positive response from the audience that they come. They really enjoy the play, and they like, as mentioned before, the environment, the energy that really the plays, the actors and the public creates after the performance.
Yeah, we really enjoyed this show, this theatre, mostrando lo mejor del teatro español en pleno centro de Londres.
Nowadays, more than ever, we need this kind of bridge between different countries, different cultures, and different languages